Hey guys, welcome back to Tamiya Legends, and once again, thank you for stopping by. So this is the follow-on from yesterday morning's video where we're launching a brand new body set for a Tamiya Classic. These are from a lovely gentleman called Owen. You'll know him as revivercdesigns. I'll put a link to his Instagram page in this video's description, and also his contact revivercdesigns email in the description of this video. If you're not seen yesterday morning's video, you might want to stop this one, go watch that, and then you'll see what revivercdesigns body shells are about. Maybe watch that and then come back before I unveil this one. So as I said, this is a classic from the first 100. The car itself is 58041 from 1983, so you know it's an early one. Again, as I said, all the information on what I'm talking about will be in the video description. So all Owen's information, revivercdesigns, is in there. But I also want to give a big shout out to Nathan at Bad Goat Bodies. I'll put a link to his Instagram channel in this video as well. When Owen had designed this body set, I had a few bodies to be painted as well, and we combined them and we sent them over to Bad Goat Bodies. Now we said to him, just do what you want with it. We kind of explained what it was, but myself and Owen didn't really have any ideas for kind of what colours it wanted to be painted, so we just left it to Nathan. And this is what came back. So I'll talk about what I did to the shell after this, but I think now we'll unveil it. You can see what car it is, what it looks like. We'll drag a camera straight over as well, and we'll have a look at it close up and see what you think. Ta-da! Give it time. I know you know it's a frog instantly, and then you're looking at the colours and the shape of it and things, and you probably just give it time. It's rather special, this one, I've got to be honest. Yeah, I like this. Let's drag the camera over quickly. And there we have it close up. It's a hell of a thing. I'm going to bring the original shell over, and I'll take this one off so I can really sort of show you the differences. I'm guessing you frog lovers will see the main differences quite quickly. Yeah, it's a hell of a thing, and as I said, when we got it back from Bad Goat Bodies, I didn't expect this colour scheme at all, and as you can imagine, trying to decal something that's got a colour scheme of white, gold and black is quite difficult. So it actually took me 3 attempts, but I've got to be honest, I kind of think it looks pretty cool. And then from the other angle, yeah, it's cool. It's got a big bonnet scoop in it. Now, in the later video, I'll show you pictures of Owen's, and you'll see this more because of the way this has been painted. It just kind of looks like a step on the body, but it's not. It's actually a bonnet scoop, which is pretty cool. Obviously, the standard frog wing is one piece, whereas the revivercdesigns one's a 3-piece wing, which is cool because you can adjust the sides to where you want them. I've just sort of made the decaling up as I go, but I thought we'll put a triple exhaust on the back, which I kind of think looks pretty cool, to be honest. And then just a little bit closer up so you can see the quality of the paintwork, where he's put this gold effect around it. It's on the roof as well, which, yeah, I mean, I can't paint to save my life, but I appreciate people's skills when they're able to do that. Obviously, I've used some of the frog decals, but especially with the window netting decals, which I think have worked a treat, to be honest. And then from this angle, which is a little bit higher, where I just think you can get a better view of kind of what's going on, and how the wing absolutely tucks into the back of the shell, which is, I really like that. So let's whiz this one off now, and we'll put it at the side, and then we'll go through the changes that I know of. So although at a glance they look very, very similar, there's a lot of differences. So obviously we've got the original frog, or the Tamiya original shell for it. First thing to look at is the sort of canopy again. He's done away with his front bit, where on the frog you leave it transparent. Now that option is still there because there's lines there, but we chose to do that in, so it's got like a narrower front window, and it's not cut out like the frog. It's sealed. And then obviously we've got this sort of longer roof and shorter back end going down, and it just compacts. It shortens the cockpit, and for me it just makes it look more compact. As I say, you got the roof, the bonnet scoop on there, which again, it's probably hopefully on the big screen it's standing out. And then the whole shape of it, we cut it out differently. It doesn't have those raised lips that the original did. So it's cut out like this. All the cut lines are on the shells. Front end's pretty much the same, and then with back end's a little bit extended just down here. It's got an angle on it that when it's on the chassis, it follows the chassis lines, which is cool. And then from the back, obviously the wings are pretty different, to be honest. I really like what Owen's done with this one. Now obviously on the original it just sits across it, but Owen's actually he's actually moulded it into the body, so there's a cutout on the wing that locates into the shell, so it just flows very nicely. Hope you can see that. I really like what he's done there, and I'm loving this sort of roof little lip that runs up. Again, you've got the option to leave that bit transparent if you want, but yeah, it's just what we chose to do ours. So very similar, but also at the same time very different. So stick in the comments what you think, guys. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera. Yeah, please stick in the comments what you think. Again, remember, Owen's not trying to improve on the originals. He's just putting his own spin on the originals, which I think's cool. But for me, and I'm not saying this is better, I'm not saying that at all, but what the work he's done on this body set, it works for me. So what I'll just do quickly is I'll just put a couple of pictures up of this thing outside, because the lighting in here is terrible, and when proper daylight's on it, it comes alive a lot more. So I think you'll see the differences in these couple of pictures I'm putting up. The gold and the white is really sort of vibrant. Yeah, it's a cool thing. So I've got to be honest, when I got hold of this shell and I'd seen the colours that Bad Got Bodies has used, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I contemplated getting a set of MCI Frog decals, custom made, you know, and put some black and gold and white and mix it all like that. But I thought, first of all, I'll try and see what decals I've got. So it took me 3 attempts to get to this. And I've got to be honest, I am really happy with how it's turned out. But the first 2 sets, I was trying to put frog decals on it. And the first attempt I tried, I didn't even show anyone. It was a mess. But the second attempt, because I had a lot of old MCI reproduction decals kicking around, so I had like the frog decal on the roof, had the red No Guts No Glory on the back, the big red white circular one on the front, things like that. And I thought it was okay, and I showed it to Owen, and he's like, yeah, that's not the best. And then we were thinking, because he sent me an unpainted body set as well, and I was kind of wondering, am I going to have to paint it in my own colours just to get some decals to work. But anyway, I slept on it, come back to it next morning, and I thought I'll just go through all my old cuttings of decals, and I found these black and white Tamiya ones. So I ripped all the red decals off it first, and I put those on, and for me personally, they really work with the colours that we've got. And then I had some gold VQS and Vanquish decals from a project I've just finished that you haven't seen yet. Stay tuned for a gold edition Vanquish. Oh, beautiful. But I had little decals left over of the sponsorship decals, which are in gold, so I started putting those all over. And it's again, for me, I never love them when I first finish them. I looked at it, I thought, well, definitely better than what you've done. But I left it again for 24 hours and went back to it morning, and I've got to be honest, it's growing on me. It's growing on me massively, and I have posted this to 3 or 4 of my friends, and they all liked it. One of them, Martin, if you're watching, you said this looked better than my gold edition VQS. How dare you? Anyway, that's the joy of this hobby. That's the beauty of this hobby, that we're all different and we all like different things. I love it. So yeah, again, massive thank you to Owen for allowing me to launch a shell, and a massive thank you to Nathan at Bad Goat Bodies for doing this for us. It's absolutely awesome, and I love it. So all that information is in this video description, so hopefully some of you will go out and buy this body set and post your pictures up of it finished on our Facebook group. That would be fantastic. And I've just remembered, I forgot something. I'm going to put pictures up of Owen's one, his prototype he did. He went for green and black. Now, why we're showing these is because you can see the scoop in a much better light. The paintwork's kind of hidden it on this one. but it's quite a feature for the new shell, that, and Owen's looks great. I really like that. Mine's better. Sorry, Owen, mine's better. Anyway, I'll end that video here. So thanks again for watching. It's massively appreciated. If you are new to this channel, if you could please consider liking and subscribing to support us. And if you do that, smash that notification bell for our weekly videos. And as always, my friends, the brand new Tamiya 2.0 Frog body set from Revive RC. Go and show him the love, my friends.